YouTube, what's good? It's your boy and Backyard Legend. We back with another episode of Custom Corners. Custom Corners, we here again, and this is a simple episode. This is just an episode about repaints. Repaints and what paints I use, because people still ask me what paints I use, and I always say the same thing. It's either Apple Barrel, my favorite, from Walmart, real cheap. Sometimes I gotta think outside the box. But folk art for metallics and deco art, great for metallics. Speaking of metallics, you see what we have in front of you. Don't mind what's back there. AEW entrance stage, empty box, big boy orders off of Amazon with the purchases. That's that. This is this. Right here, what we have in front of you is the Green Lanterns that I currently had. I said, you know what, let me just repaint them. And I did. And I repainted them using the Deco Art Crystal Green. Deco Art Crystal Green, as you can see. Ordered that off of Amazon. This one is gonna be a I had, obviously I had two of the same Green Lanterns because I bought two different ones because they came with two different weapon options, of course. Stupid, but that's what I do when I got it. When I got it, I do it. If I don't, I don't. But I decided to give him a different deco. See the thighs, the stomach area. Didn't finish it yet. Just wanted to show it. You see, I did the right here. Is that the biceps? Did that part. I had thought about the back, but then no. I said nah. I had thought about doing more. This area right here, all the areas where they have that design at. Good stuff. I just didn't do it. Didn't do it. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. It's a little bit too much. Let's just leave it alone. You know how it is on this channel. We always dropping something, if not dropping the phone completely. But yeah, big shout out to my boy Bones at the Necro Zoo, who supports, always did, and I feel like always will, this community in the right positive light. Alright? The right positive way is how he is. And that's the reason why we get along. And I can say, a good friend, if for some reason you're following my page and you're not following Bones and the Necro Zoo, please go over there and follow him. Watch his videos. They are way better than mine, and he's one of the reasons why I had started to get back into making videos, truthfully. So between him and Josh from before, I used to just watch their videos and be like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But all this whole time I was just opening up all these figures and not showing them off. So I kind of got tired of that, like all these figures and not making videos of them. That's kind of weird. Kind of weird. So, you see I got more to open. Figures all over the place. Look at this. Figures all over the place. So, if you're passionate about this, get you a couple of people. Even if you don't make friends with them, try. I'm good with making friends with people. It's just a thing. But anyway, back to this. All these got the metallic green treatment. And I'm very happy with the results. In person, they look good. They look very good, and I feel like that's the way they should be instead of that regular green that they had. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna knock Mcfarlane. I actually like the fact that I get to come in here and do some paint work. So, speaking of paint work, we're gonna keep it moving with some Wonder Women that I just recently did. And yes, as you see right there, front and center, Sausage Legs. Oh, Sausage Legs herself. I even did her because I had an extra, so why not? So let's get into that. Let's get into this one real quick. This is the one from the Flash movie. Not the Flash movie. That's the one from the Shazam movie. All right. I redid her little skirt. That's all I did. I redid her skirt using this one, the folk art 656E Blue Sapphire. Redid the skirt You see that shine? This is the perfect Wonder Woman for one that's not for the from the comics. It's perfect. You see, I didn't put the tiara on her yet because I kind of like the way she looks like that. Oh, and the only other thing I did was this. I made the hand guards darker brown. I'll show you which one I use right there. Apple barrel melted chocolate. All right, just so the hand guards can stand out more. Next up, we got Todd McFarlane's Gold Label Wonder Woman, which I did. I put some blood on her face. Gave her a black wash so she looks a little bit better. So I black washed her armor. I didn't give her the skin tone like I did with the other one because I like this one just the way it is. But you see, I had to do the black wash on the armor so it looks a little bit more, you know, older. Like it's been in she's been in wars. Put a black wash on her outfit, just the top part, just so that looks a little bit older. As you see the gauntlets. Yeah. This is actually a good Wonder Woman for what I was trying to go for earlier because this one, as you can see, this one just has this little sash and her butt show. That's what I was going for with this one. But we'll stay on this one real quick. As you see, I did a black wash on the shield, and I put I used the chrome marker to make it stand out a little bit more. And the sword, I used the chrome on the sword. I didn't do the black wash. That's the only thing I forgot to do. Yes, I actually forgot to do something. Can you believe that? But as you can see, made her face a little bit dirty. The crown, black wash. Even the shoulder pieces have black wash. But now, we're gonna go into the one that I had a lot of fun with. Mrs. Sausage Legs herself. Boom. The original Wonder Woman figure that we got from Todd McFarlane. Literally the original one. The very first one that we got. I had to do something. I was just like, let me just do it. Let's get this lighting right. It was an extra. When I have extras, that's what I do. I repaint. This is the upgrade of that one. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? Give her this look. I seen it on I seen the render on Instagram, and I decided to do it. She looked good. She also had a cape though, the exact same outfit except for this. This part was gone. I couldn't leave that part off because with this part not being on there, there's some gappage around here. I didn't want the gappage showing. So I said, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it just the way it is. I asked my boy Raider the Collector, what should I do? I was showing Bones the previews, but it came down to the end of the wire. I was gonna start snipping. I was gonna cut this because she literally on the version that I saw, she only has the belt. She only has the belt piece. And when I started to look at it and think about it, I was gonna cut this off. I was gonna cut this off, but then this would have been hanging on her between her butt cheeks. I was gonna cut this off. And I even had thought about cutting up to here because, like I said, in the source material that I saw, she just had this piece, and it looked perfect. And she also had a cape, so I didn't put a cape on her. I'm probably gonna do that down the line, so you'll stay tuned for that. Ultraman's always falling for some reason. That's why I hate figures with them heavy ass capes. Eventually, one day I'm gonna replace the capes of most of my best figures with cloth capes. They're expensive, so it's the last thing I want to do, but anyway, let's get back into this. I use this, oh yeah, my base paint. This is always my base paint. Apple Barrel Country Gray. I always use that as my base. So I took off the arms, I took out the shoulder pieces, everything. I took them all out. I didn't unhinge these. I left those just the way they were. I don't like putting stuff like this back together. When I used to do the WWE figures, it was so damn annoying. So I just left that the way it was and just painted around it. The thighs, I didn't undo the thighs, nothing like that. I just put the base. I took this off, and I took the top part off. I left this on, and I just painted. And as you can see, the paint strokes look nice. You don't see no gloppage. It looks factory. Maybe this is killing it. I don't know. But it looks factory. So it looked like she's wearing metallic leggings. And that's the exact look I was going for. Okay. Now, also it was supposed to be bodysuit. So what I did was I popped her head off. I took her head off. I dremeled the inside of it so it can go back on easier, come off easier. As you can see, what I did also, I painted here. So it looked like she's actually wearing a top instead of it just being blue sleeves, which would have been weird. Then I painted the back. Originally I didn't paint the back, I had it like down to here. And then I spoke to my wife about it. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna put a cape on her, what should I do? She said, well, why don't you finish it up? So I raised it up and put it up to here. So this way it looks like she's wearing an official, either a whole one piece or she's just wearing a metallic leggings and a metallic top. And of course I had to do the ball pegs because the ball pegs were skin tone. Alright, so it's a long sleeve bodysuit that she's wearing. And like I said, I dremeled out the headpiece so the head could just easily go back on, no problem, as you can see. No problem at all. So yeah, that was my fun little project that I did Sunday, and I like it. I love the way it came out. Let me know your thoughts. Have you done any repaints? And what's your latest figure that you bought? And how are you feeling about the new Mcfarlane exclusives off of Big Bag Toy Stores and Entertainment Earth? Let me know your true thoughts. Holla at your boy.